And we're live from option 2. Oh man, this is the second show of the Dat Tour. The Dat Tour from Broskif. Let's see, who do I see? Ran Sizzle is here. My good friend Ran Sizzle. 13th Nile is here. Hydrofox. Hydrofox, thank you for that. Those kind words, the kind testimonial. Enigma's here. Electric Blue is here. Tubi is here, of course. Broskif. Allegra, Moonraker 0071, Devils is Kimberly is here, Catma2 is here. Catma2, thank you for that testimonial also. Nightbot, Cake Johnson, Lopan, Jerry the Band 1, welcome Jerry the Band 1, and OBJ. OBJ also did a testimonial, thank you. If I did not see your name, I just don't see it yet. But welcome everybody. So, there was actually a legit venue poll that was supposed to happen, but yesterday I did a test show. I didn't do it live. I did it offline. But the reason I don't like doing actual test shows, it's a little hard to explain. There's like test show mode that I do before every show, and then there's the actual show, right? So I did an actual show that I didn't broadcast. Because lots of things happen. But anyway, I created a test venue poll for that actual show, and I forgot that it overrode the venue poll I had scheduled for today's show. So, but we're going to go with it. Option 2 is our venue. Option 2. Let's see. Okay. So I did it for a long time. I think I fixed a bunch of stuff. Made a bunch of stuff easier for me. I'm sure I broke 50 things though. So we'll keep your fingers crossed. But some of you guys might recall, recently I was whining about having to like bring applications to the foreground on Windows because there wasn't an easy way to do it. Like on Mac, it's super easy using AppleScript and stuff. And Windows doesn't have anything built in, as far as I know. However, I had something called AutoIt, and it turns out it's super easy with AutoIt. So that was one of the things I did. So I can snap back to my main visuals, my view. I've got three main applications open at all times on the Windows machine. There's 3 computers. Anyway, so if anyone is looking for those kind of, for lots of ways to control what's happening in Windows, AutoIt's pretty cool. I'd already been using AutoIt to do some other things. I forget what. But I was pleased to see that it was easy to do that. Let's see, we got some milestones. Can any of you guys, I'm curious, can anyone tell that one of my eyes is a little funky? I think it's far enough away that you won't be able to. But, I went to the doctor on Tuesday, and he believes I have something called a choision. I forgot to say it. Choision. It's like a sty, but whereas a sty is usually on the very bottom of your eyelid, mine is apparently higher up. So he gave me well. Anyway, my eye's been super swollen. It was the worst yesterday. Today's it's so. But he got me this ointment to put on the eye, and I can't see now out of the eye. It's like Vaseline or something. My eye, it's just everything is blurry. Probably everyone in the world right now would look like a supermodel to me right now. The way my eye is, everyone's skin would be perfect. Everyone would just have perfect features. So maybe I'll stick with this. Anyway, let's see. Oh, I miss chat saying something. Oh shoot, I'm on the wrong screen. I won't be able to see it till later. Enigma says we are all supermodels. Yeah, so I need to try to see more. This is an amazing thing. Our brains are extraordinary. So when I look out of this eye, my left eye, I can't really read anything. It's all just a blur. When I open my right eye, I can read things. When I open both eyes, I can read things. Somehow the brain, it's amazing. The brain makes sense of these conflicting pieces of information. Not to mention your eyes are, not in the same place. Somehow it finds rhyme and reason to it all. We had a cheer from Kate Johnson starting off the show. Thank you, Kate Johnson. Wow, thank you for that cheer. Okay, let's see. Cavity says, you look fine, I'd never known. That's good. Good to know. If you look really close, it looks like I got punched in the eye. I know you guys won't mind. You got, but, I'm a little apprehensive about newcomers coming to the channel and say, what's up with this guy? I'm a lover, not a fighter, okay? No, I didn't get punched, no. Let's see, okay. Oh yeah, milestones. What am I doing? Let's do our milestones. Let's see. Oh hey, it's a raid from Musichick? Hey, Musichick. I'm literally, I can only see 2 messages at a time right now from chat. So I don't know what's going on. I've got to get these milestones, then I'll be able to see my chat program again, and hopefully I'll be able to catch up. Let's see, first request ever from Jerry the Band 1. Awesome. Welcome, Jerry the Band 1. And I think it was a Musichick raid. I don't know for a fact, but if it was, thank you, Musichick. Chat, you should definitely go check out Musichick. She's an amazing mod of this channel, and she's a wonderful person and has a cool music stream, so check her out. But yeah, first request for Jerry the Band, congrats. First of many, and it's a sound, awesome. This is also Lopan's first drum fill request ever. Oh, Carnival Bunny's here. Hey, Carnival Bunny. This is also, look at this, a big one. 75th sound request for 13th Nile. Congrats on those milestones. Okay, I can see my chat again, but it's gonna go fast, so I will probably miss it. Oh yes. Oh, we do. Hokkaido Wolf from the Music Raid. Welcome, Hokkaido Wolf. I'm not sure, I might have missed somebody else, but welcome. Okay, let's see. Oh, thanks, Musichick. Thank you. Okay, 0 out. I'm basically zeroed out. It's weird that my studio, it is mystifying the temperature in here. It doesn't have much relationship. Well, I mean, yes, if it gets really hot outside, it gets really hot in here. But there's some days where it'll be 60 degrees outside and it'll be 85 in here. Some days it's 68 degrees outside and it's 70 in here. I can't figure it out. I mean, I'm not doing different things electronically. I don't know. Okay, let's see. I added this one feature. I'm not going to use it though. I'm afraid it's not going to work. So let's keep it real, kid. Keep it simple. There's a feature to speed up this one part of my workflow, but actually I had an idea how to make it work, so I should do that later. Broskif says, Raider, it's okay. His eye doesn't usually look this way. Don't be scared off. Well, thanks again to Musichick for that, host. And to start us off, let's see. Okay, let's fade out this background. Oh, I love it. Although this one thing my workflow has changed is working perfectly. It'll shave off about 5 to 10 seconds of wasted time. I know that seems like nothing, but when it happens every single song, we got a melody. Let's check it out. This is a melody for our friend Kate Johnson, who gave that, it was that cheer, right, from Kate Johnson to start us off. Let's see. Okay, our key is A minor. Okay, that's our key. So let's make this melody from Kate Johnson. Here it is. All right, let's do it again. Sweet. Thank you, Cake Johnson. So I will be using that melody at some point during the next this next improv. I will be doing my own rhythms on it, but listen out for it. Okay, what's our drum kit? It's a two-step remix. Two-step remix. Okay, so first up from our drum generator is low pan. Here's low pan raw from our generator. I'm leaving it raw. Something about it I really dig. I'm going to leave it 100% raw. I'm not going to do anything to it. No volume, nothing. 100% raw beat from low pan. Next up, we got Broskif. Here's Broskif raw from our generator. You know, this is going to be 100% raw except for a kick, 2 kicks. Here it is, Broskif's beat. Sweet, we got our beats. Okay, let's check out our sounds. First up, it's the Future Wobble Bass from 13th Nile. Oh wow, we got video game music here. Laser beam war right there. Big jazz organ. Big jazz organ from Jerry the Band 1. First request ever from Jerry the Band 1. Sweet. I love a good organ sound. Thank you, Jerry the Band 1. We have 2 organs. Look at this. The jam band lead organ from Reginald, Delaware. And then from Allegri of FM Start. And then oh yeah, 2 more. From Enigma, we have Trance Strings. And then from Jerry the Band 1, 2 sound requests for our new friend Jerry the Band 1. We have Twangy Strummin'. Okay, so I just have to remember. So these are actually full chords. So our minor, we're in minor, right? Okay, I just have to remember where those are. Where those are. Okay, so let's see. Our first sound. Oh, it's poll time. Yeah, you guys choose what sound starts the improv. It could be one of those raw drum loops or the Future Wobble bass. Our jazz organ. Our jam band lead organ. Our FM Start. Trance strings. Or twangy strummin'. Hyderfox says, organs and lasers, is this a high-tech surgery room in a hospital? Organs and lasers. Laser beams. Sharks with laser beams. Hydro Boost says, can we put a caveat that the bass has to be higher than C4? No deal. For future wobble bass, I have to tell you, there's not much I can do with future wobble bass low on the low end. So, yeah, if you guys choose future wobble bass, we'll probably use it up high. Oh, Ginger! Hey, Ginger. Oh, 8-month resub from Ginger. Thank you so much. Ginger, it's good to see you. Let's see. OBJ says, we demand lasers. Okay, let's see. I have a feeling I know what sound chat has requested. Okay, I'm entering the poll. What's chat chosen? No surprise. Future wobble bass, aka laser beam bass. Let's see. Okay. Okay, let's see. Here we go. I think it's that time. Time to Etcetera. Here we go. First track of the day. In theory.
I was going crazy. I couldn't. I was stuck in an infinite loop. It was nightmare. I knew you guys were waiting. I'm like, I couldn't get out of this loop. Oh man, thank you, chat. Thank you for the laser beams. That was a fun improv. Let me just. Okay, that was the issue. That was the issue. I think that was the issue. So there were. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about that interminable wait. So I have this thing that checks, if they're new follows or new resubs, and it's not supposed to happen until I come back on screen, but it doesn't let me go forward until I acknowledge, right? So anyway, I had to acknowledge even though I wasn't on screen. So let me see if I remember them. We had 2 cheers from Broskif, a DAT vocals and a DAT flute. Thank you, Broskif. We had a resub from Lenina. Thank you, Lenina. And we had two new followers, which I want to recognize. I don't remember them off the top of my head. Let me see if I can find them. Let's see. I want to give recognition where recognition is due. Maybe I won't be able to. Oh yeah, there we are. Stuck on Luck, a new follow. And David Voy, thank you so much. I think it was yes. Yes. Thank you so much for those follows. Welcome. I'd love to get you guys in on the next track coming up. If you make a request, I suggest running a drum loop command, !drum loop, one word, and !melody. And you have a high chance of being selected for the next track, in which case we will turn you into music. We will literally turn you into music. Hydrofox says, ironically, it feels like the faster tempo songs are longer. It actually sort of makes sense. I should make my faster songs shorter. I think it's that it makes sense because I think when a speed is really fast, it takes energy to listen to it. And if it just goes on forever, after a while, you're like, I need a break. Whereas a slow song, you can just sort of sit back, zone out. So I probably should keep longer tracks shorter. I get into it and I forget. But why did that not work? Anyway, and look, a new sub from Action Quake. Thank you so much for the new sub. Welcome, Action Quake. How are you? So let me see. I just added this, but it didn't seem to work, did it?
Okay, I press done. Oh yeah, that worked. Okay, so the slowest part of the show is this part where I look for titles really quick from what you guys just submitted. So to keep you guys occupied, I did this before, but I sort of, I don't know why I stopped. Here's your question. I want you guys to give me some good answers on this while I am picking some titles for this track. Where was the one I wanted? Oh, I can't find it, but let's do this one. Okay, here's your question. If you could live at any point in history, past, present, or future, when would you choose and why? Meanwhile, I am going to get our titles together. Is this going to work? Sweet, that worked. Let's get our titles. From Enigma, we have Steal the Stars. If I can press the button. Enigma says the future. Well, why, Enigma? Explain. Why the future? Because we were promised jetpacks, and we're hoping to finally get them. I think that's my favorite, one of my favorite band names ever, is We Were Promised Jetpacks. They're a sweet band. I think they're from Scotland, maybe? They're from the UK somewhere. I saw them once, I think. I filmed them, actually. Let's see. Powering Down from Goliath. From Hobie J. Pew Pew. Let's see. And two more. From Allegra, Infinite Loop. One last one. Astrofield from Hydrofox. Okay. Devil's Kimberly says, because I love to be part of cyberpunk tech. Hydrofox, born too late to explore the Earth, born too early to explore the stars, born just in time to explore the internet. Let's see. The 70s, OPG says, because life was still simple and there was good rock and roll. That is so true. That is so true. It would be tough. I mean, there are lots of points in history would be amazing to see, but from a music point of view, I would love to go back between 1969 and 1975. Like that. There's probably more music from those years that I listened to than any other period of history. Those were my years. I was not even born yet. So it is. Okay, let's start this poll. But keep talking about this while we vote. Electric Boo says, I want to live in the timeline of the Culture series by Ian M. Banks. You know, I haven't read any of his books, but I've seen them. You recommend them? Let me shout out a couple other titles. We had In a Euro Dream from Reginald Telway. In a Euro Dream. We had Brother Boat in honor of Broski from Troff, K. Troff. Considering this option 2 from Rand Sizzle. Our guest raider, Hokkaido Wolf. Lasers Lost the Game. From 13th Nile. This guy's making a career out of busting my wobbly bass. Let's see, what did I do? I did some flute and I did some voice. Okay. Hey, Iron Beagle, how are you? Broski, did I say broski? Broskif, I meant. Broskif. I'm sorry. Broskif. Broskify. And did I say a new sub from David Voy? Thank you, David Voy, for the sub. Thank you so much. Man, Two new subs. Man, that doesn't happen very often in such a short period of time, let alone in a single show even. Thank you again to Action Quake and David Voy for those subs. Okay, let's end the poll. And it's Enigma's title. Enigma narrowly beat out Pew Pew with Steal the Stars. This is a sweet, sweet title. Thanks everyone for your title suggestions. That track, courtesy Enigma. Steal the Stars. Let's see. Okay. You know, it's just amazing, chat. Like, I'll be having an awful day, and then I'll see you guys, and it'll totally pick me up. You guys are like happy juice or something. Let's see. I need to make this note here. Oh, well, it runs right there. That should be fine. You know, let me put it there too. OBJ says, I'm glad I can make someone's day better. It's a funny feeling because I feel like I'm crying out of my left eye. You know, it feels, it's very teared up. There's that soft sheen of whatever this ointment is that makes everything fuzzy. Oh, thank you, Doug DeBug. Thank you. Time to hydrate. So, what I'd love to get, you know, for Bot Talk, we've been running short on vote durings. So vote during is a message that Tubi, our bot, randomly says during voting. And the way to create it is bot, vote during, and then your message. And I think there's only one variable that you can use, and it's not necessary, but you can use the variable poll type with hashtags, and it will insert the kind of poll it is, a song poll, first sound poll, or venue poll. But I'd love to get some new vote durings during this show. Oh, we got a first time melody coming up on this next track. And new subs. I'd love to get a request for you guys. If you hurry very quickly, Tubi can grab it. But Tubi's almost finished, I think, getting everything together. So, but if you can always request a sound random, exclamation point sound space random, and then I'll do a random sound. But it's definitely more fun if you go demo all the sounds. There's about 1,000 to choose from. Yeah, Hydrofox did a great example right there. And if anyone's new to Bot Talk, it's incredibly sophisticated. If you run the command bot, it'll give you a link to all the different things. You can do multi-part messages, you can have pauses, delays, multiple options. It gets pretty complex. You know, we haven't done did we do Lydian? I can't remember. Hey, it's your Maximus. Good to see your Maximus. Thank you so much for letting me use that quote. Let's see. So I want to do, you know, I was doing these almost every show for a while, but then I stopped doing the questions for chat and custom polls. I think the open-ended questions are more fun than the polls. But technically this is only a sub feature at the moment. But if you're a sub, if you want to submit a question for chat for me to use during the show, just write poll, exclamation point poll, and then the question. But during slow parts where you guys are waiting and I'm not totally focused on you guys because I'm, doing work with Tubi, I think those help the show go by quicker. So you guys don't have to wait. Okay, we're good. We got a request. Iron Eagle says, "Is that a Viking horn on the rack?" Well, so I lived in West Africa when I was a little child, and that we got that when we were living in West Africa. So I don't think it qualifies as Viking. I should have said yes. Yes, it is a Viking horn. We got some milestones. First up, this track features Goliath's first melody ever. First ever melody for Goliath. And this features Iron Beagle's 5th drum loop and Doug DeBug's 10th song. 5 and 10. 5 and dime right there. 5 and dime. What is 5 and dime a reference to? Well, does anyone know? Because someone look that up. Why did 5 and dime pop into my head? What does that mean? 5 and dime. It means something. Oh, thanks. Stay hydrated. I was Doug DeBug, I think. Beat you to it. Reminded me to hydrate. Oh yeah, 0 out. The nickel and dime stores. Oh yeah. And then isn't there something where you say don't nickel and dime me? Oh, sorry, Broskif. Sorry, Broskif. Broskif pasted something in. I only have it so that mods can do links. I'm not sure if there's a mod here, but let me paste. This is what. Actually, I can't really paste. Oh well. Is there a mod here? I'm not sure if there's a mod here. Anyway, I'll read it. Broskif did a simple.wikipedia.org/wiki/5 and dime with underscores where the spaces are. Let's see. Okay. What? I think I missed something. Okay. Come on, kid. Hurry up. Import tracks. Oh, I want to try again. I'm going to live dangerously. Yeah. And I shouldn't have done that. Living dangerously. Did your drum fill make it, David Boy? I'm sorry if it didn't. It should have. I'm not sure if... No, it must have just gotten missed. I'm really sorry about that. It should get in on the next track, though. Not sure. It shouldn't have. I'm going to make a note because if you submitted that before the cutoff, you should have absolutely gotten in. And if you didn't, it means there's a bug in the system. So I need to check when David Voy's drum fill request happened. Okay. Oh, you were late entering it? Okay, well, it should be in on next time then. Initialize, import our track names. There's our track names. This thing I'm doing right now, it takes 15 seconds to do, and I still have not figured out a way to speed it up. It's so annoying. It's interminable, the wait while I import these settings. Okay, we got them though. Okay. I think we're ready for our melody. First time melody ever for Goliath. Goliath. We're in Lydian, B flat Lydian. Lovely Lydian sound. Okay, let's make this melody for, this is for Goliath. Here it is. Here's our melody for Goliath. Let's see, there it is. Okay. There it is. See, that's really nice. Sweet, thank you, Goliath. There's our melody. So I'll be using that melody at some point during this next improv, although I'll change the rhythm up, and I'll probably add some notes eventually to it. Okay, let's check out these loops. Oh, first up, we've got the old school funk remix kit, and that's from Cake Johnson. Let's check out our loops. Vivid Chrono, hey Vivid Chrono. Here's Vivid Chrono raw from our drum generator. I dig it. I think I'm just gonna make I'm just gonna do a few volume things here. Here it is, Vivid Chrono's beat. And actually, cool, thank you, Vivid Chrono. Next up, we've got Iron Beagle. Here's the Iron Beagle raw. You know what? I think I'm going to put a kick here. No kick on one. These are both pretty wacky beats. I dig it. Let's decrescendo these snares. Both these snares I want to drop a lot. These snares I want to drop a bunch. Here it is. Iron Beagle's beat. It's nice. Do you guys notice? Neither of these beats, neither has kick on one. Okay, our sounds. What do we have? Agile synth bass. Agile synth bass from Wayne. And we got the Yamaha grand piano from Enigma. We got African Kalimba from Moonraker 0071. We got the Irish Fiddle from Reginald Delaware. We got Clarinet Staccato from Smoky Juice. Hey, Smoky Juice. Glass Butterfly from Lenina with the resub today. Okay, so those are your sound options. You guys choose which sound starts the improv. It could be one of our drum loops, Agile synth bass, piano, kalimba, Irish fiddle, clarinet staccato, glass butterfly, and Yeah, let's see. Troff, you're taking music theory? Cool. Hydrofox says Glass Butterfly sounds like a preset for a ringtone on an Android phone. Okay, I'm ending the poll. What's chat chosen? A Glass Butterfly. Start with Glass Butterfly. Okay, let's do it. It's time to etcetera. But remember, new folks, I hope you'll make some requests so we can get you in on the next improv. We got at least 2 more songs after this one today, so I'd love to get you on a track. Okay, let's do it. Time to etcetera. And we're back. Sorry, I'm just still getting used to some things I changed in my workflow. Thanks for those calves. Thank you guys. And we had a cheer from Broskif, Dat Melodica. Thank you, Broskif, for that cheer. Dat Melodica, part of Dat Tour. Thank you. Let's see. Let us see. Oh yeah, that's why. Now let's do a question while I get these titles. Okay, here's your question, chat, while I get our titles for this track. Did I not press the right button? Oh, maybe, why is it not there? Thanks, Enigma. Thank you so much. Oh, thanks, Electric Blue. Oh, so that's where that went. Oh, there it is. What movie would be so much better if one of the words in the title was replaced with your username? That's my question. What movie? Replace one word in the movie title with your username would make it so much better. You guys determine that while I get our titles going. From Iron Beagle, we have Welcome to the Woods. Devil's Miss Kimberly says, the world of flesh and the Devil's Miss Kimberly. From Moonraker 0071, My Cry. From Lopan, None on One. From Buddy, Frozen Solid. And one last one from Lenina, Standing Still. Wayne says the big Wayneikowski. The big Midnight Trough Train from Trough. Citizen Broskif. Catma Terminator 2. That's a good one. Catma Terminator 2. The Karate Buddy from Buddy, The Shape of Flabort. Dr. Strange over How I Learned to Stop Worrying and Love the Lenina. And from David Boyd, The Devoid Supremacy. Okay, nice. You guys can keep those coming as you vote for our title. Let me shout out a couple more quickly. Hiding in Plain Sight from Cubit. Hey, Cubit. Clockwork Crystal Cannon from Hyder Fox. Keeping Light Time, Doug the Bug. What did I do? I did a little bit of Melodica. Oh, and a cheer. A cheer from Flabs. Any button is the right button. The ETCs make up the show just as much as the dialogue between shows, Kappa. What would you guys do if I did a show with no oops in it? I mean, it's never going to happen. It will never, ever happen. There's always going to be some oops in this show. Oh, we got a commission. We got a commission. Nice. Let's see. What do we have? We have and it's a tie between Welcome to the Woods and Frozen Solid. Let's do our tiebreaker. And Asteria is chosen, and it's BuddyNova's title, Buddy's title, Frozen Solid. Oh, thank you, Buddy. Thanks everyone for your title suggestions. That track, now known. Now known as Frozen Solid. So it looks like we have a commission from Flavs, it looks like. Let me see if I can process this quick. Oh wait, I should have a screen for this, don't I? I should have a screen. Didn't I add a screen to handle these? Flav says, I wonder, are there statistics of how many of your titles have been chosen by the kid? I know there's one on how many have been chosen by chat. Okay, let's see if this will work. I hope it does. Okay, press this button. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't have melody as part of the commission yet, unfortunately, but are you challenging me to see if you can break it? I think it figured it out, whatever you did. Okay, I think this is gonna work. I do owe you a commission, right, Flabs? Or were you just testing? Do I owe you a commission? I haven't been taking good notes. Let me know, Flabs, because I'm about to do your commission if I owe you. I can't remember. Flabs says there's no way of knowing which way we're going. Well, you know, Flabs has done so much support for the show. Even if regardless, we're going to do it for Flabs because Flabs has given so much to this channel. So regardless, Flabs deserves it. Okay, we got Flabs' request. Sweet. Oh, and a cheer from David Voy. David writes, "Love your interactive show on music and creativity." Thank you so much, David Voy. Thank you again for the sub. I really appreciate it. Thank you, David Voy. Okay, zeroed out. Okay, let's do our milestones. What do we have? There shouldn't be any oh wait, maybe there are. It's Flab's 100th BPM. Flab's 100th BPM. Okay. Yeah, it's not set up to do melodies. Okay. Flab's, I think this is Flab's third commission. So commissions are reserved for people who are the top patron of the week. So at this point, it's looking like Nocturnal will be our commissioner for next week. Okay. So we initialize, import our track names, generate our drum fills. I so want to speed up this part of the process. And our drum loops. And once again, it does not put the drum fills in the right order. Why? Commission, why aren't drum fills in right order? Well, they're going to be out of order, right? Sadly. Oh, and a cheer from and a donation from Rancizzle. I don't know why I just saw it, but thank you, Rancizzle. Rancizzle writes, "Thanks for the great music and shows always." Wow, thank you, Rancizzle. Wow, this happened an hour ago. How did I miss it? Or maybe there's a time change. Maybe it just happened. But thank you, Rancizzle. Wow, thank you, Rancizzle. I'm starting to be able to sort of see out of my left eye, just a little bit. I mean, I still can't read anything, but it's at least a little less fuzzy. It's a bummer. It took... I put that stuff on my eye like 4 hours ago. It took forever to recover. There's a raid? What's the raid? There's a raid that just happened? I don't see... Did it just... Did my raid guide not... Who's raiding? Oh, it's a Yeehaw. It's a Yeehaw cartel. Hey, fall rate. Why didn't I see that? Why wasn't I notified of fall rate's raid? Welcome to the Yeehaw cartel. Oh, Devoy is now... Oh, you just changed your name? Oh, it might take some time for my system to figure that out. How's it going? Whoops. Sorry. Let's see. Okay. I don't know if Fall Raid's still here, but let me give a. Well, I got a horse. I got a horse in my throat, so it's gonna be a horsey yeehaw. Let me give you a yeehaw for the Yeehaw Cartel. It's good to see you guys. Here we go. Big yeehaw for Fall Raid and the Yeehaw Cartel. Oh, there's Fall Raid. There it is with an 11-month resub as well. This is gonna be my. This is gonna be my old man yeehaw. My old man yeehaw. Let me get the mic real close. My frail old man. That's what with my voice. That's what I feel like today. Frail old man. Here we go. In honor of Fall Raid 1000. This is me. Fall Raid when I'm 150 years old, because I'm gonna live forever. When I'm 150, I'm gonna still be doing yeehaws for you. Of course, you're gonna be streaming as well, right? And you'll stream, and this is what I'm gonna sound like. I'm gonna go, yee ha. That's all I've got. But big hype for Fall Raid has been so awesome, such an awesome part of our community. Frequent raider. That was the old man yeehaw. But yeah, chat, you should go check out Fall Raid. Check out Fall Raid's channel. He's an awesome guy. He does metal fabrication. He does gaming. He dances. He does disco dancing. He's got great outfits he wears. Go check him out. Okay, drum loop time. It's drum loop time. Whoops. There's some of my code in the background. You're not supposed to see that. There we go. Oh, that's a good idea, Devils' Kimberly. Oh, how could I do that? Next Wednesday, when Fall Raid raids, we're going to do a backwards yeehaw. Backwards yeehaw. I think I know how I can do that. Yeah. Next Wednesday, backwards yeehaw. Remind me if I forget. I know how I'm going to do it. Wow, and thank you again to Fall Raid for that 11 months of sub. Oh yeah, first drum loop. Here it is. Trying to trying. Let's see. We got a fast track from Flavs. Flavs is our commissioner. Here it is. First beat from Flavs. Nice. And our next beat from Flavs, here it is. Break commissions. Nice. Let's see. Let's just ghost these. Here it is, break commissions. You know what? I want a snare here too. Okay, there's our beats. These sounds from Flavs, let's check them out really fast. We've got robot bass. Sci-fi B-movie, deluxe modern, Rhodes, sci-fi mystery. I see a theme here. Breathless space and drifting in hyperspace. Okay, those are your sound options. This is a Flavs commission. Okay. Thank you for the reminder, Tubi. I did not set our BPM, so we're having this delay. When I was doing this test show yesterday, Tubi didn't set the BPM for reasons that made sense in retrospect, but I forgot. Anyway, I was playing a sound and I stopped, and then like 30 seconds later, it started playing what I just did. It scared it. I was freaked out because I couldn't figure out how is this possible. Like nothing was recording. There was no way it could play back. Eventually, what I realized had happened is the Logic Pro's BPM was set to 5 beats per minute, which is insanely slow, right? And there was a delay on that sound. And so at that speed, but it took me a while to remember that what was going on. Okay. What happened? So maybe you did break it, Flabs. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, things are going to be... No, I guess it basically worked. I don't know what's going to happen with the vote. Yeah, I don't know what's going to happen. I'm going to end the poll. I might have to just choose whatever I want to choose from. The Here It Is drum loop. But there isn't a Here It Is drum loop. There's not a Here It Is drum loop. Okay, so you sort of broke it, Flabs. Well, we're going to start with the trying to. The trying to. The first drum loop. Okay, let's do it. Time to Etcetera. You found a bug, Flabs, but honestly, I don't know when I'll be able to fix it, so it might be like this for the near future. Here we go. It's supposed to fade out, isn't it? I guess it's sort of faded out. Hey, Calamity Vane is here. Yeah, with the Prime sub. Thank you, Calamity Vane, for that sub. It's good to see you, Calamity Vane. How have you been doing? Thanks to Flabs for that commission, spooky sci-fi commission. I realized after I created the first loop that I was in Dorian and Flabs requested Aeolian, so I went into Aeolian on the third loop, and then I couldn't remember what instruments Flabs requested, so I had to go into the database, figure it out. We had a cheer from Broskif, that West African Viking horn, and that tuba. Thank you, Broskif, for those cheers. Thank you. Oh, thanks to Devoy. Is that how you want to be, Dave? Do you want to be Devoy or Davoy? Devoy. There's our new follow from Devoy. And Dirty Derps. Thank you for those follows. Cloudy Vane says, keeping ahead of homework barely. Yeah, I know what that feels like. I'm keeping ahead of life barely. Oh man. Let's see. Okay, while I find our titles, I got another question for you guys. Which actor or actress would portray your username in the upcoming biopic about your username's life? You might not realize it, but it's happening. Hollywood is talking about each of y'all. It's going to be making some serious movies. Who is going to be cast to play you? Not to who's going to play your username, specifically your username. Who is going to play your username? Oh, it's Devoy. Okay, Devoy. Broskif says Devoy. Cubit says Stephen Hawking. Devil's Kimberly says Chris Pratt. Randy Quaid for Broskif. Randy Quaid. Oh, man. Let's see. Wayne says Sean Penn. Unity of Balance is Mahatma Gandhi. I mean, that makes sense. Unity of balance. I get that. Okay, let's get these titles while you're shouting these out. Christopher Walken for Cake Johnson. Steve Buscemi for Doug the Bug. Bill Paxton for Buddy. Okay, let's see. Okay, titles. What do we have here? Reticulated Resonances from Calamity Vane. From Doug the Bug, Deep Sea Whalin'. From Broskif, The Meandering March Through Meaning. Let's see, two more. From Unity of Balance, Recording 13. And one last one. From Devils' Kimberly, Journey into the Unknown. Okay, those are your title options. Loco says Tom Cruise. Hey, Loco. Hydrofox says Bradley Cooper, I guess. OS Kill says Nicolas Cage. Calamity Vane is Roger Norris. Welcome, OS Kills. I'd love to get you in on the next track. So I recommend making a drum loop request. And that's for anyone else who's new. Make a drum loop request, ! Drum loop, and a melody request. And I'll turn your username into a drum or melody on the next track. Oh, I didn't start the vote. Oh yeah, now I am. There's the vote. Let's see. A couple quick shout outs. Electric Beef from Iron Beagle. Voyage R from Moonraker 0071. And we need the voluminous Lauda from Electropoe. Let's see. Oh, and we had a host. I just saw this. A host from Libero Loco. I'm sorry, I did not see that, Libero Loco. Thank you so much for that host. And welcome, Libero Loco viewers. Thank you. Thank you for that host. Sorry, I didn't see it right away. Welcome. Yeah, and new folks, you still have time to get in on the next track. You can request the sounds I use, the speed of the song. You can be a drum pattern. Andran says Jeremy Clarkson. Oh, zero skills. I got it's zero skills. I said OS kills. Zero skills. Hence Nicolas Cage. Ooh, that is a harsh one. Oh man, poor Nicolas Cage. Although we don't need to feel sorry for Nicolas Cage. Yeah, I'm not a big. I'll admit it. I'm not a big Nicolas Cage fan. Okay, I'm under this poll. What's chat chosen? Zero skills. I get it. Zero skills. And it's Broskif's title, The Meandering March Through Meaning. The Meandering March Through Meaning. Thank you, Broskif. Broskif with some sweet cheers on that track as well. Okay, let's create a new empty track. Let's see. Moonraker 0071 says nobody wants to be acted by Kevin Bacon. Everyone in chat knows who would play me, right? According to chat, not according to me. I've never said this. I've never claimed this. I don't see it at all, but chat seems to. Oh, got a first time drum move coming up on this next track. Sweet. We got a first-time melody coming up. Hyder Fox is Matt Mercer. I don't know who that is. I don't know who Matt Mercer is. Who is Matt Mercer? The guy who plays Jack Ryan. Oscar Isaac. Hey, Cult 12 Pixel. I don't know any of these. I don't know any of these people. I'm too old. Oh, and I should change that camera. It's probably about to give me an error message. Hydervox says voice actor. Voice actor for Overwatch and some anime. So I have a background in doing video production, and we do commercials sometimes where we need to hire voice actors. And there are these websites where you post your script, and and people just record the script on spec. I mean, they just do it and hope you'll buy their version. And so you'll get, 100 versions of this script. It's really funny to hear that many different people say the same thing. I'd have fun doing that. I'd have fun doing voice acting. I don't know if I have the voice for it, but I certainly do not have the voice for the movie trailers. It's not deep enough. You need those, a deep rumbly voice. A deep rumbly voice, which I don't quite have. Okay, we got a first request ever from Devoy's First Drum Fill. This new username is First Drum Fill. And it's DJ Improv's First Drum Loop. Awesome. Man, DJ Improv, I love your username. I love it. First of many. This is also Libero Loco, our host's first melody request ever. Congrats on that first. And And we have Trov's 10th drum fill, Andran's 25th drum fill, Moonraker 0071's 25th request, and Trov's 10th song. Congrats on those milestones. Broskif says, give us your best trailer voice. There's that cheering it for you. Let's see. I don't know if I really have that kind of voice today. Let's see. Can I? Okay, I'm pumping the low end. In a world inhabited solely by Broskifs. Well, I don't think I have the voice for it today. My voice is too high today. How awesome. DJ Improv is a new multi-instrumentalist improv streamer. You guys all got to check out DJ Improv. It's awesome to have some more improvisers on here. Thanks for that cheer, Broskif. I don't think I deserved it, but thank you. It's sort of a paradox, or not a paradox, but I'm split because I want a higher voice for singing, right? But I want a lower voice for speaking. You can't have both. You can't really have both. But I heard Morgan Freeman was asked, how do you get your voice so low? And he said, yawn. Yawn a lot. Because it's all about relaxing the larynx or some muscle. If it's longer, it'll be deeper. If it's more relaxed. There's that cheer from Broskif, that trailer voice, Pog Jam. Oh, we got a new follow from our friend Zero Skills. I'm sure you have at least one skill, Zero Skills. I'm sure you have many skills. I think you're just being humble there. Unless you are Nicolas Cage, in which case, touche. Let's see. SETLIST 625 says, so it says G major and also Mixolydian are using the Mixolydian scale with the same notes as G major or Mixolydian with the G as a root. So I treat, for the purposes of this show, I consider Mixolydian, Ionian, and Lydian to be major modes. Now, from a music theory point, some people will not agree with me in doing that, but all three of those modes have the triad that you'll find in the major chord, the 1, 3, and the 5. They all share the 1, 3, and 5. For minor, I treat Aeolian, Phrygian, and Dorian as minor keys for the purpose of this show. And I treat Locrian as sort of a half diminished minor with a flat 5. Although I've only done Locrian once or twice. There's only so much you can do with Locrian. So in a way, I treat modes as flavors, as scales, flavors of major and minor keys. That's, for the purpose of the show, that's how I do it. Again, from a musical theoretical point of view, not everyone would agree with that and would say that modes are functionally different than. Did I say Ionian, Mixolydian, and Lydian are the major key modes. Zero Skills says, I'm secretly Nicolas Cage. You got me. I'm a narcissist. Oh, thanks, DJ Improv. SETLIST 625 says, I'm going to always suggest Locrian now. I did do one track a long time ago that was Locrian that ended up being, if I recall, it was sort of pretty. You wouldn't expect it. So, Chad, this is what Locrian is. This is the scale for Locrian. Well, let me get to this first. In just a moment, I'm going to play the Locrian scale. Drum fills. Drum loops. Okay. Oh, and DJ Improv just subbed. Wow, thank you so much, DJ Improv, for the sub. Awesome, thank you so much. Okay, let's do our melody, but I'm gonna play you the Locrian scale. So, well, here's our keyword. We're in G major. So here's G Ionian. Okay, that's the classic major scale. Now G Locrian is this. And so this is the chord you have for that. So that is Locrian. I should do, well, this might be the last track, but next show I should try to do a Locrian. Something in Locrian. Okay, but we're in G7, G major. There it is. So let's make our melody for Libero Loco, our host. Here it is. Okay, here's our melody. That's nice. Cool. Well, I will use that melody at some point during the track. Let's see. In our drum kit, we have Steely Beats. Steely Beats. And you know what? Let's... Okay, our first drum loop is going to be the Unity of Balance. Here it is. Unity of Balance. You said Unity of Balance was going to be played by Mahatma Gandhi when they make a movie about Unity of Balance. Here it is. Here's Raw. It's perfect. Perfect as is. Wacky. You know, I would never, ever in a million years think to write a beat like that with no kick on one and then 4 kicks in a row on B2. But I love it. There it is. Unity of Balance. 100% raw. Next up, we have DJ Improv, our new sub. Here it is, DJ Improv. It almost never happens to have 4 on the floor like that. 4 kick drums from the generator. Almost never. I love it. I love it. I love it. It's got this fun bounce to it. Oh, man. I think I'm going to leave it raw, too. Oh, Devoy, you just joined, get started in a new monthly Patreon. You're my first Patreon. I haven't been I haven't even promoted Patreon yet. Or Patreon. I always say Patreon. Patreon. I can never remember how to say it. I haven't even promoted that. I've been meaning to. I haven't finished my profile page. That's awesome. Thank you so much. You were ahead of the curve. You were my very first. I'm gonna have to do something special for you if you're my first. I don't even know what I'm giving people on Patreon. Is it Patreon? See, I don't even know how to say it. Let's see. Okay. Let's see. We got the full string staccato. Ooh. 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 That's from Devils is Kimberly. We got the 12-string acoustic guitar. We got Fuzzy Bell. Fuzzy Bell from 13th Nile. FM Power Sim from William Drake. Fuzzy, sweet. We got 2 fuzzies on here from Flabs. What are the odds of that? 2 fuzzies? And from Reginald Delaware, we have LA Pad Perk. Okay, those are our sounds. You guys choose which one starts the improv. It could be one of our drum loops, or I'll tell you why I wasn't sure how to say Patreon. I mean, someone corrected me a while back. I keep forgetting. It's because you would say patronage, right? A patron and patronage. And I wasn't sure if it was based on, well, I mean, it makes sense to be based on patron. Patreon. I'm still not sure how to say it. You guys have told me. I still can't remember in my brain. Patronage. Tabir says no, actually. What do you mean, Tubi? What do you mean no, actually? Actually what? Tubi. New folks, you'll notice that Tubi is quite the chatty bot. Tubi will say something special just for you personally when you write your first message of the day. If you create what's called a greet me message, you do exclamation point greet me, one word, and then your message. And you can have multiple greet me's, and Tubi will use a different one every show. It will choose a random one. I mean, so theoretically it could repeat. So maybe a veteran could do an example of a greet me. And you can use a variable, the hashtag username hashtag variable, to position where Tubi puts your username. But that is only scratching the surface of the bot talk engine. Almost everything Tubi says, you guys can help write. And it looks like Chad has chosen Enigma's request of the 12-string acoustic guitar. One of my favorite bands when I was in high school. This tells how nerdy I was. I mean, I still love this band. It was a band called Mahavishnu Orchestra. They were before I was born. Even this band, they were they overlap slightly with my living on this planet. But if you get into them, it's really their first couple records. The rest, yeah. But they play some of the most challenging music ever created. They make most prog rockers look like they're playing, I don't know, what is that called? Makes them look like they're playing nursery rhymes, right? That's how insane Mahavishnu Orchestra's music is. Anyway, John McLaughlin, the main guy, had a double-necked white guitar. One was a 12-string. So look up John McLaughlin double-neck guitar. Oh, we got a cheer from Broskif. Patreon. It's Patreon. So Patreon. Okay. Okay, let's do it. Hot Cross Buns, yeah. Mahavishnu Orchestra, you got it, Devoy. This is how hardcore I am. I have their scores. Now, scores are full sheet music, which shows written out every part of every instrument. It's definitely not for everybody, this music. But, man. One of my favorite records of all time, though, is by John McLaughlin, the guy who did Mahavishnu. But before he did Mahavishnu, he did a record called Devotion, a solo record. And his band was basically Band of Gypsies rhythm section, essentially. It had Buddy Miles on it, Larry Young on organ, who didn't play with Hendrix. But it's a weird, I mean, it's not for everyone. Again, it's psychedelic, super psychedelic. Maybe my top 3 records of all time. John McLaughlin, Devotion. And there's some reissues that have cheesy covers. The original cover of that is this crazy psychedelic imagery. It's awesome. I saw the reissues and I wanted to cry. The album covers they chose in some of these reissues, it's such a betrayal. The funny thing is, this is one of my favorite records. John McLaughlin disavows it. He hates the record. And that's one of the things I love that about art, is that what people create is much bigger than themselves. As soon as you create something, you lose ownership of that thing in terms of whether or not how people experience it. Okay, I'm talking too much. Time to Etcetera. Let's do it. Electric Blue says, when were they at their peak? They were at their peak, I think it was, I might be getting these numbers wrong, is around, well, their biggest record, which was their second album, is Birds of Fire. I recommend checking out Birds of Fire. The record before that and the record after that, my brain I can't remember the titles, but their first 3 records are, I think, their best records. Okay, let's do it. Time to Etcetera. I don't know why we didn't have any credits. There should have been credits. There was probably things by Beeple in Not White Show. Who else? Mantisa. Not sure why it didn't show. Thanks for those cheers. Oh, yeah, thanks for those calps and a cheer from Broskif. Broskif writes, gotta go to sleep early day tomorrow. Dat whatever kid plays. Good night all. Thank you, Broskif. Yeah, the credits bonked out. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. I wonder. Well, we'll try to. I'll try to import them. I need to remember to do that, so I can credit them on YouTube. Where were credits? Last song, White Show. Moonraker says, Moonraker 071 says, credits became debits. Oh, Devoy, thank you. Devoy wrote, your vocals were awesome. Thank you so much, Devoy. Thank you. It's funny, you notice my voice was very hoarse. I mean, this is always the case. When I lose my voice, it's very hoarse in my normal full voice, right? But it's not hoarse in my falsetto, and that's because I think falsetto is just using such a different part of different parts of my body that it's just not affected. My falsetto, I don't know if it's ever really been affected by a cold or anything, but my speaking voice and my normal register voice is definitely affected. But that's what's cool about improv, is that it's really fun to have a hoarse voice sometimes. Like I don't sound like that normally, and it's fun to experiment with that. That is a Fender Rhodes. This is a Fender Rhodes. Oh, you probably couldn't hear that, could you? It is a Rhodes. Yeah, I got an indie voice when I got the... Okay, titles, let's see. From Cultivar Pixel, we have Crystal Blooming Cherry Trees. From Zero Skills, we have Against the Grain. From Lenina, Agnostic Deity. Is that a deity that's not quite sure if it exists? From Moonraker 071, Agnostic at the South Pole. And from Cecilus 625, we have Cyberpunk Stealth Mission. Reginald Delaware says, note self, check credits on the second to last song. Penultimate, if you will. Okay, here's your title options. Now let me take my notes. I did some soprano sax and some voice. Let me shout out a couple titles. We had Q Menu from Broskif. Yeah, I got to this one, the camera 4, the newest camera. I don't have a memory card that's long enough for an entire show, so I need to remember to change it. Electric Booty, Fuzzy, Psychedelia on Speed Dial from Buddy, and Defining Agnostic, or Agonistic from Doug DeBug. That soprano was way too loud, wasn't it? Way too loud. Oh well. And it's a tie between Crystal Blooming Cherry Trees and Agnostic Deity. So let's do a tiebreaker. And Thea's chosen Cultural Pixels title, Crystal Blooming Cherry Trees. Nice. This track, now known as Crystal Blooming Cherry Trees. Awesome. Okay, let's see. Tonight's show was live from option 2. Yeah, I messed up the venue poll, so tonight's venue is option 2, part of the Dat Tour. And we did 4 tracks: Steal the Stars, Frozen Solid, The Meandering March Through Meaning, and we ended on Crystal Blooming Cherry Trees. Let's see, thank yous. We got some thank yous. Our mods tonight, we had Brucos was here, Carbo Bunny, Music Chick on Tubi. Thank you, mods, for your help tonight. We had hosts and raids from Music Chick and Libero Loco. Thank you so much for those hosts and raids. Oh, thanks, Enigma. We had subs and resubs. We had 4 new subs. Wow, this is insane. 4 new subs. Action Quake, Devoy, Calamity Vane, and DJ Improv. And we had 8-month resub from Sun Hated Ginger, 9 months from Lenina, and 11 months from Fall Rate. Thank you for those subs and resubs. We also had a donation from Rancizzle. Thank you, Rancizzle. Rancizzle is one of my earliest viewers. Awesome. Thank you, Rancizzle. And we had cheers from our Commissioner Flabs. We had Broskif, Kate Johnson, and Devoy. Thank you so much for those cheers. Oh, thank you, Ego Paradox. Let's see. Thanks to everyone in chat, the lurkers and chatters, for making this a fun show tonight. And now it's time for our shout-outs. If you've never seen the shout-out before, here's how it works. These 36 folks you see on screen either named our current tour, named our venue tonight, named one of our 4 tracks, and or made a request and made under one of these songs. Oh, thank you, buddy. Thanks, Loco. You'll notice that some of these names I'm going to say differently than you see on screen. I'm not cheating. I'm honoring their Say My Name request. My goal is to say them in one breath without stopping. My record's around 60, so 36 should be no problem. But maybe I'll try to do twice through. Actually, with my voice, I better just do one time. Tonight, we feature the following extraordinary members of the Etcetera universe who came together for this show. And this show only. We featured these 36 fine individuals, collectively and individually. We featured oh yeah, and Devoy was my first ever, I'm not sure how to say it, Patreon patron. First ever. First ever. That page has been sitting unloved and lonely for, I don't know, like 9 months. I mean, I've been meaning to, I haven't figured out what I'm going to do for rewards or all that stuff. So thank you. You've encouraged me to do something with it. Okay, here we go. Goliath Wager, Andrew Ambrose, Brucos, Buddy, Kate Johnson, Corbo, Bunny, and Cultural Pixel, Devoid, Devils is going to be DJ Improv, Doug DeBug, Electric Blue, Enigma Flabs, Hokkaido Wolf, Hydro Fox, Jerry the Band, 1, Lenina, Lopan, Loco, Iron Beagle, Moonraker, 071, Ninja Freezes, OBJ, Cubit, Rand, Sizzle, Reginald Delaware, Smokey Juice, 13 Now, Trov, Unity Bounce, Vivid Gumbo, Wayne, and Worm Drake. That's so easy, so easy. I need to get challenged. Come on, chat. We need to have another 60 soon so I can challenge myself. 36. Thank you, though. Thank you all for making those requests. I hope it's obvious especially for new. I mean, I know my veterans know this, but newcomers, these requests are critical to the show because I have nothing planned in advance. I depend entirely on you guys for inspiration, and a single sound can inspire an entire track. So thank you guys. We got two things left to do. We're going to roll our subcredits. And while we do those, I'm going to look for someone to host, to raid another channel. Thanks, Loco. Thanks, Allegra. Thanks, Buddy. Let's see, who's playing? Is there anyone? Oh, yeah, I don't think we rated her. We haven't rated her in a while. Cool. Okay. Buddy says, how do we make a subcredit? You just run the command !credit and then your credit. You can have, like greet me's, you can have multiple. Okay, so after I wave goodbye, we'll do this raid. It's going to paste a link into chat. You're going to automatically be redirected unless you don't want to be. Good night, Cultural Pixel. But I hope you'll do this raid. Paste in our raid call. Make this streamer's night. I'm pretty sure I think she's raided us before, if I recall, a long time ago. It's nice to share the love on Twitch. But thank you everyone for hanging out with me. You guys picked me up. You know, I'm a little sick in my, and I can only see out of one of my eyes. But nevertheless, we had a fun show tonight. I hope to see you guys very soon. I'll be back on Friday. Friday shows are back. There it is. It's your boy Devoy. Nice credit. Friday shows are back. I hope you'll start your weekend off with me in 2 days. Okay. Thank you guys. Have a wonderful rest of whatever comes next. I will see you guys very soon. I'm out of here. Take care.